Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And off we go from Dallas. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks through and breaks away. Keeps it moving. To the 25. And he's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This is taken in at the 13. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on, set, check,
On first down, they'll run. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So first down from the 41. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. Works it down to the 37. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. they're going to throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. That's incomplete left side. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance.
Okay, ready?
All set now. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Get ready.
And up. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I believe the Cowboys were the first in the football. They were, so they keep possession. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
Third and long for him here. This drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Right side, caught by Davis. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Set up.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing on seconds. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throw here, third down. It's caught. Chase has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Staying with Walker. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Pierce. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Slot with the honors. Brings it in at the 13. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Okay, great.
15 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Wright will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They run again with Wright. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down pass play coming. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Air it out on third. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
40-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're right back to Arlington after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Evans. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. We send a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Working on first down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, you love the idea here, partner. He challenged the back end of that cover, too. But it's the strong safety who burns him by stepping in front of that throw.
That's right, Kate. And I'll tell you what, that is about trust. When a D coordinator calls cover 2, he's trusting his strong safety. Yeah, he may be a little better at playing the run, but he's trusting them there to play the pass, to cover half the field. And that's exactly what he does to get the job done and go get that interception. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Design bootleg here. Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Give to Evans from the gun. Space on the right. He's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors.
To kick off.
Returning in from the 16. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
43-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
60 Bobcats, 60 Viking 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Throwing it again here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a give inside to right. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to throw out of the gun. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They work against the blitz. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10.
31, Cowboys 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it along the sideline. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hits him on the out route. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts from the 16. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
65 catch.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun now on third down. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success.
And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Throwing now off the play action. Big gain downfield. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Saints double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting on the ground with Henderson. The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? Liking.
They give it to him again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To number 83.
The Saints take a 13-point lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
52. Cowboys 38.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 14. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running behind center with White. And oh, he can get his 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side, cut by Davis. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Brings up third.
From the gun on third down. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys. First down.
19.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking in the air here. In the hands of Fulton, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
They are throwing it again. Connects on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
at the 25-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. You need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a give for Wright. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. to throw now. Has it downfield working the left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Play brings up 2nd down.
Here's a throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
18 yards.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
The Cowboys.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Saints 52. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
The Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series.
Ready?
They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Ready? Lions.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Ready, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Third and 5.
Go!
Back now, pressure coming. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Ready,
Desperation time here. Catch made over the middle. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now an inside give to Walker. Free inside the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Evans straight ahead. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints push this to an 8-point game. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning in from the 16. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Second and 10 down from the 32 after the incompletion.
Second down and 10.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7.
Let's go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 bites.
Throw left side, cut by Davis. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready, set.
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Panther 60, 19 Lions. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Hot set, 90 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. First down from the 42. They'll work against the blitz. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a carry by Evans. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just keeps connecting to Chase. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Walker is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The Saints will line
They'll
up
look to
for the
throw.
2-point conversion.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
19, 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
41-yard line.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcats. Go.
I'll throw it. It's another one to Mitchell. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70. Ready.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The give now to Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So it's a win for the Saints. And just a week after being soundly defeated,